So today was the International Transgender Day of Visibility, and it's an important day. I mean, especially with everything that's going on down in the United States with the laws that Trump is coming up with to ban, trans healthcare, trans athletes from sports. He's coming after, their passports, making it difficult for trans people to even have a passport now. This should definitely be something that the candidates are talking about in Canada. Um, I mean, it's no secret that Pierre Polyev believes that there's only two genders. I even seen a comment today that somebody said that they were planning on voting for Pierre, and oh, he's not a bigot. He's only just going to prevent people from 18 and under becoming trans. Okay, wonderful. Um, so if you notice today, the only candidate that actually, like of the main leaders that brought up Trans Visibility Day was Jetmeet Singh. Carney did not talk about it, did not post about it. Obviously, Pierre Polyev did not. Now, there were some liberal candidates that brought it up, including Evan Solomon, who even did a video talking to a trans woman. But it's a little surprising, one, because we know Mark Carney has a non-binary child, um, that it was not talked about. Now, at his, he did have a rally in Georgetown tonight. Who knows? Maybe it was brought up there. I've not seen the footage from it yet. I did see a couple of little clips and stuff like that through a source, but um, I don't know if any of that was brought up. But today at the housing announcement that he did, not a single reporter brought it up either. Now, I understand with this whole Chiang thing, with that candidate talking about, wanting to basically kidnap his rival and turn him in for a bounty. A lot of reporters were highly focused on that. But there was a mass failing here today. Like, Mark Carney should have made it a topic. Reporters talking to him should have made it a topic. Like, we're talking about the Liberal Party, who are supposed to be a leftist party. Why are we not talking about such an important topic on the day that we should be talking about that important topic? If you're not talking about it today, when are you going to talk about it? So I'm very disappointed. And to kind of segue from that, I'm noticing a lot of people that are agreeing with the fact that Mark Carney has fucked up when it comes to this specific candidate. And I love that we as Canadians can criticize the candidates that we are supporting and talk about when they do things that we don't like. We can admit when they do things that we don't like. It's not like they're infallible, that they're all-knowing, that they can do no wrong. We can talk about when there's things that they do wrong and still say, but I'm planning on still voting for him because I still feel like there is the best direction for Canada. And I wish the right would do that more often, because it seems like they are so brainwashed that there is no ability for them to ever sit back and say, yeah, okay, Pierre did do this and I don't think it was appropriate, or because you got to be able to do that. If you can't criticize, if you cannot call out the candidates that you support when they do something wrong, it's very much tribalism. It's very much that you are just them versus us, and there is no in between, and everybody, and my candidate's perfect and they never do anything wrong. And that leads to people getting very nasty about it too. Like, if you can't sit there and agree, or let people criticize your candidates without freaking out, calling them names, getting nasty, that sort of thing, there's something very wrong with that. I mean, we live in Canada. We have the freedom of expression, and we should be able to talk about those things. Like, I'm doing this video talking about the fact that the Liberals, screwed up. The Carney didn't talk about trans people today, and at least saying that he supports, and that, Canada will, under his government, will always support, transgender people. It doesn't take much to do that, Carney. You fucked up. And you fucked up with this candidate by supporting him instead of kicking him out immediately. Of course, the mainstream media is not making a big deal about the lack of talk about transgender people. That's why I guess us independent political commentators are going to have to do it. So I seen Rachel Gilmore talk about it already today, and I was happy to see her talk about that. And hope that more independent, commentators, journalists, or whatever talk about it as well, because the mainstream media is not. That was not mentioned on anything that I have watched today. We need to hold our candidates accountable. We have to hold them to higher standards because they're the candidates that we support. We expect the other guy to be, crappy. That's why we're not supporting them. But we have to hold our people accountable. So again, very disappointed. Mark Carney did not have a good day, and hopefully he'll do better from this point on.